Hello, I'm with the non-governmental organization Kids in Need of Defense, KIND, and this video is part of a series of videos about the CAM program, designed for parents or legal guardians in the United States who are starting applications for their children. CAM, or the Central American Minors Program, provides qualifying parents and legal guardians in the United States who are in certain immigration categories an opportunity to apply for their qualifying children to reunify with them in the United States. Through CAM, parents and legal guardians can apply for qualifying children and certain family members in Guatemala, El Salvador, and Honduras to travel to the United States with refugee status. Those who are not granted refugee status may be able to apply for parole. These videos will help you learn more about the CAM process.
The process for the Central American Minors CAM program has multiple steps involved and can take a few years to complete. This video will describe the steps in the process to help guide you through it. For more information, also please see the CAM process chart. To begin the CAM process, you can call the CAM Hotline, which will refer you to KIND to assist with filing your application on behalf of a resettlement agency. You can also make a referral to KIND directly through our online referral form. KIND and resettlement agencies are non-profit organizations and are not part of the U.S. government. For more information about the organizations involved in the CAM process and KIND's role, please see our video in this series, KIND's role in the CAM process. When you contact the CAM hotline or make a referral directly to KIND, you will be asked some questions about yourself, your immigration category in the U.S., and about your child in El Salvador, Guatemala, or Honduras to determine if you qualify to apply for the CAM program. If your family appears to qualify, KIND can then help you prepare the CAM application form, which is called the Affidavit of Relationship, or AOR. When the application is complete, KIND will send it back to a resettlement agency for review. The resettlement agency will then submit the application to the U.S. government. The government will assign you a case number in a local resettlement agency and will send your case to the International Organization for Migration, IOM, the Resettlement Support Center in Latin America. Once IOM receives your case, they will contact your child for a pre-screening interview, as well as any other family members who are applying with your child. It is essential that all family members who are applying attend that interview. For more information, please see our video in this series, Who are other qualifying family members? After that, if DNA testing is required to confirm biological relationships, your assigned resettlement agency will notify you when you must take a DNA test along with the relevant instructions for initiating the DNA test. The government will pay for the DNA test. IOM will then collect DNA from your family members. The DNA test results will be sent to both you and the U.S. government. If DNA test is positive, the government will then conduct a series of security checks. Once clear, the IOM will schedule a refugee interview with a USCIS officer. In this interview, the USCIS officer will ask your child and other family members about threats or persecution that they have experienced, of their fear of threats or persecution. Your child and certain other family members must all individually prove their refugee claims. Again, it is essential that all family members who are applying with your child attend the interview. After the interview, the USCIS officer will then determine if your family members are eligible for refugee status, or if they will be considered for parole, or if they will be denied. Refugee status are very complex, and it might take a long time for the USCIS officer to make a decision about their cases. If your child and other family members are granted refugee status, the IOM will notify them of their decision. They will receive medical exams and undergo other background checks. At that point, the government will also confirm that your U.S. immigration category is still valid. The IRC will then receive final travel clearances from the government and will organize your family members' travel to the U.S. Your resettlement agency will provide you with the cultural orientation and refugee reception and placement services for a period of 3 months. If your child and other family members are granted parole, parole will provide a temporary stay of up to 3 years in the United States. Those approved for parole can also apply for work authorization while they are in the U.S. If you're granted parole, we recommend that you call the CAM Hotline for further guidance. If your child or family members are denied refugee status and considered for parole, you can request that decision be reviewed and reconsidered for refugee status.
There is no cost to submit a CAM application, and you do not need to hire or pay anyone to help you apply for your child to travel to the U.S. under the CAM program. If someone asks you for money to help with your CAM application, do not pay them or give them your information. Instead, please contact the CAM hotline.